And welcome back. Here we go. We are continuing on with the house building. We're going to step inside for a moment. We're going to attempt to shut the door here. I tell you, the textures here on their buildings are great. When we last left off, we were doing some putting like these plywood sheets on the walls there. I just have this wood laying all over the place. I'm just going to tidy up here because with my messed up... Oh. Those were actual... Really? Hey, those were actual already 2x4s made. I thought those were things I brought in from outside. Boy, I got so excited I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the textures. Boy, I was looking at the textures. The textures on the house. This is nice stuff. It'll be nice to see when we get some more textures for like some of the zombies and world stuff. And it'd be nice to see in one of the updates if they can tidy up their procedural world generating code. I'm just excited to see where this game is going. I have read on the forum, some people, they're displeased with the current state of the game. And they it's an alpha. I don't want to fanboy defend them, but at the same time, they did say this game is early build. And it's quite possible that this game might not be in an actual favorable state for, a good year or more, So you really have to think about, because people have been asking, not me necessarily, but on forums, they ask, is this worth buying? And I would say as a game, I'm going to readjust this one. As a game, no. This is not worth buying. I was trying to pull that sheet out. And instead I just pushed it through. And now it's on the outside. Because it has a lot of broken stuff. The way that they use the Unity engine, see, those used to be up on that window and they have fallen off. I have seen much better looking terrain. So, wow, these are all broken up. So I think if you do want to buy this, you're going to have to really think about... Did I just push that through? Oh, there it is. You're going to have to really think about what it is you're looking for from your game. If you're interested and excited about the idea of being in on something from the ground floor to see its very slow development, then I would say, yeah, it's probably a pretty good purchase. However, if you're looking for something that is pretty playable, that has a lot of its features and core concepts in place, this is not it. So I definitely don't want to seem like I'm bad-mouthing it because I'm making these videos and stuff, and I don't want to seem like a fanboy, but either there's already several sheets of plywood, which I'm almost thinking there are, but yeah, it has its share of problems. Oh, see, I got some problems here. It's going to take forever just to figure out how to get this one sheet of plywood on that window better. Alright, 2 sheets of plywood. But to me, I honestly think those are small windows, those are big windows. I need to make big plywood. It's worth the trouble. It really is, I think. Okay, so I don't have enough wood because it says it takes 8 2x4s to make a big sheet. And he's hungry. So I'm going to wait because I think a full can, one of these cans, fills you up pretty much all the way and I don't want to waste it. So I got to make the decision. Do I want to make some more small plywood for small? I don't think those windows look much taller than those. Those look a lot smaller. Yeah, those are taller. I'm gonna make I think I have enough wood. I can make just one more plywood barrier for there. And then I'll probably have to make big plywood for those windows. I wonder how big a big piece of plywood is. Because what I could do is just wall this off with plywood, and then I can save myself the trouble of walling all of that off. So if I just walled that section off, that would block that. And these are small windows there. Yeah. Now if I needed to, I think the next time I make a fire or experiment with that, what I want to do is, let me check out one of these rooms. What I could do is, I think some of my ammo came back, is like window off a section, like close the door, put plywood, I'd have to do in one of these bedrooms. Here we go. I could put plywood here and then make a fire in here. Realistic? No, but they don't have a mechanic in there for burning structures down yet. But it could also still be bugged though, that no matter where you make your fire, walls don't block it. Because I built a fire in here, but I had all these open windows. So what I could do is, if I can finish boarding off those windows, the other option... Hello, door. Well, it does work. Can I shut it while I'm here, though, please? Ah. Okay. So my other thought, too, is if I can completely board that off, put a small board there, put some boards there, and board those windows, I could light a fire, and then, you know, the firelight would be contained within the home. Just plotting and planning. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft up some more stuff here. Craft. Yeah, trust me, watching the tedium of this is not lost on me at all. But if you're watching this, kudos. You got fortitude. And now we're going to make... See, this is why a car would be cool. You know, a lot of those things, they're on the way. Cars, you know, vehicles and stuff like that. They have said, you know, those are things that are in the works. Which then, you know, you could drive up in your noisy vehicle, load it up with the wood, bring it back to your little base of operations. I'll just fit it in the window. It's not gonna fit perfect, but see, that's why I would really like snap to grids, like you know, dare I say, oh yeah, he's getting hungry now, but something similar to like Minecraft. See, I don't need to take as much food with me on a log run, so I'm going to eat a can. Oh, I didn't take me up as high as I thought. I'm going to leave behind those 2 pieces of plywood. But yeah, just a snap to system, so things would line up and look, you know, possibly a little bit prettier. Okay, so the sun is setting. I'm going to make a run for the wood that I've already chopped down. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I mean, since it's like one occasional zombie, I don't want to use my gun if I don't have to. Oh, yeah, see, so here's another thought. Since I died the other day, and I came right back into the game world, in the current state, how much can you call this a survival game? Because, you know, you come back, I can't say this is a new survivor. You know, I didn't have to, like, start over. So technically, if I wanted to, I mean, I wonder if I could not even worry about food. Because if my character starved to death, I'll just be reborn. I know that's cheating now. Now you're talking about cheating. I don't want to do that. I'm just looking at my infection level. Because that's how I did die last time. Dang. Oh, gosh. He's a strong one. Oh, come on, come on. Not hitting high enough on the head. Crap. Oh, yeah. But I tell you though, making a wall. See, there's another game out there, another zombie game. And it has crafting. And so what this guy did was it had it set where you could like build a wall sections out of your gathered wood. And so he proceeded to build walls around like an entire city block. These big, huge wooden walls. And I mean, it took him forever. And I think he did some of the construction offline, you know, so people wouldn't get too bored, which, you know, I may have to do here, take some of that tedium. But yeah, he was like trying to wall off a city block. It was pretty impressive, the amount of work that he put into it. And one thing I did like about the game that he was playing is your character had skills that you could develop. So as he was putting in his wooden walls, he was earning experience, and then he could earn and develop his carpentry skill. And so what was neat was when he put his fence, which had a snap to system, yeah, I don't think they'll follow me back, but it allowed him to, like, the first walls that went up looked really cruddy. They looked like stuff that I'm building. And then as his carpentry skill went up, he was actually able to make much better looking temporary systems. Where's the food at? He's okay. So it would be neat to have a skill system here so that, like, for example, when I make my plywood sheets, even though technically I know you can't make plywood sheets out of just strapping some 2x4s together, but you could make them more sturdy. You know, they have like a few more hit points. Now, one of them zombies might still be tagged onto me. But what would be cool now, so I've already got the beginnings of a fence, but in, you know, kind of taking that idea, I'm thinking about taking plywood and then just build off that fence. You know, make my plywood sheets. Alright, so I'm going to go into my house here and get ready for the night. So I'm going to make one more. I'm going to make a big sheet of plywood just so you guys can see that. So that says I take 8. So craft. Ooh, I wonder if I could craft. Nope. I was thinking I could take multiple and just make multiple 2x4s all at once. Craft. Yeah, I'm glad I made that food run. I actually do have quite a bit of food. Craft. And before I settle down for the night, what I'll do is I'll go out and do a quick scan for zombies. Yeah, just look in the window every now and then. See, there's one there, but I don't know if he's coming closer. I'm gonna see if I can make a. I thought. You know, I could have sworn I took time to put plywood sheets here. Okay, now that has me worried. Yeah, I think we're just seeing some alpha type glitchy. Okay, so let's make that. It takes 8. So let's see, 1, 2. Oh man, you just gotta be careful how you place your 8 in here. Well, let's see. Here comes number 8. Big sheet of plywood. Oh yeah, that's big. Oh. Come on now. Turn it back up. I'm tripping on the plywood I put there. Look at that though. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Hammer. Oh, it's not high enough. There's gaps. Crap. Alright, I'm really worried. Oh man, these plywood things just suck. And I could have sworn I put plywood up there. Let me see. And then this one here that I hammered in place looks like it fell on the ground. But I can't move it. Oh, I'm telling you, man, it looks like it's trying to tell me there's all kinds of plywood up in here. Alright, so here we go. Oh my goodness. Come on. Alright. Yeah, they definitely need something to help me out. The freeform crafting idea, though, is super, super cool. But as you can see, unless you want to spend lots and lots of time, which I should, it's a real pain to get your stuff to line up proper. Now, I'm going to put one on here, but I swore, my memory says, it says, Eddie, you already did this. And all that stuff is in the way. So it's quite possible that when I come back here tomorrow or the next time that, oh boy, this is going to take me out. That all that plywood that I put there is going to be doubled up like it was on the other side. Alright, now. Oh, come on! Gah! It's going to be one whole episode of watching me put this one stupid piece of wood up. Gah! Oh, come on! Alright, I can do this. Oh, man. This is why I don't play Minecraft. Maybe I should play Minecraft. I can figure out how to put stuff here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Alright, it looks good. Looks good. Crap, what's it getting stuck on? Oh my gosh. Alright, look. Alright. I need to move these. These are getting in my way. I was going to end this episode, but I'm not ending it until I can get that piece of plywood up on top of that window, because I swear that I did. If I go back and watch one of these and I see plywood there and I'm putting more plywood on top of plywood, I'm going to be torqued. But on the one hand, I could say cool, because that just means I'm that much more protected. Alright, here we go. Lined up. Whoa. Hammer. It won't hammer on. I broke it. I broke it. Alright, I'm going to drop it from there. I got up and it wouldn't let me hammer it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So clearly I have broken something. Alright, so with that in mind, we shall retire for the evening. I'm going to go up into the bedroom. I'm going to go up into the armory, because if the end of the I'm going to say if the end of the world happens, which it already did, but if there's any trouble, I want to have lots and lots of bullets and guns. So for roleplay purposes, I put my food down there in the pantry, but I think maybe like if this is my survival room, I probably should have put my food up here with me, because if I did get holed up and I had to fight zombies from up here, having food definitely would be a good plan as part of my holdout. So the only reason the food is down in the pantry is for role-playing reasons. So anyway, we're gonna end it there. What I will probably do is take some time off camera to come back, try to rebuild and recheck fortifications. That way you don't have to spend the whole time watching me harvest wood and stuff. But I tell you what, though, it's a good thing to see because it's letting you know that it is possible in the game. So if that gentleman that I saw, and I'll see if I can find him, I think I subscribed to him, but like he built a house on top of his house, is possible. You can do it. It's just, it's not easy. Alright, so thanks for watching. Again, just let me know if there's something you want me to do specifically. Remember, there's not a whole lot of features in here yet that you might want to see, but at least you get to see some of the stuff they do have, and it is pretty cool. So just keep watching, and we'll wait to see how the game develops from here. Alright, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for dropping by.